Hey, Fishbowl Nation, I'm on fire. I'm on fire. Someone help me put out the, oh my God. Luther, I'm on fire. Throw it. Okay.
I don't have a bucket of water. I am sorry. I can't help you.
All right. Well, just kidding. We were talking about Ricky Bobby. I decided to start off the episode that way. Welcome to the Fishbowl Radio, everybody. Mike Honcho here. And, Chief. I am two people in one. Okay?
You're a what?
I am two people in one. Like, you see, I fused with you, so we are literally one person at the same time.
But, yeah, what did you say?
He said Mike Honcho here and Chief. No.
I did reverse order.
Oh, wow. That's beautiful. So I'm now Chief. So all my stuff that I have named Mike Concho needs to be changed to Chief.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I don't want that name, though, man. That name belongs to a loser that I know.
Oh, really? Are you calling Chief a loser? I thought Chief was a good guy, bro.
I don't know, man. I've heard stories about him. I heard conflicting stories about him.
I heard a lot of stories about Juicy, but we don't talk about that on the air.
No Juicy.
Speaking of which, Juicy's not on the show today. Try getting in touch with him today.
Huh.
That's a surprise, right, guys? I mean, really, where's you? If you have seen Juicy anywhere on the street, can you give us a call? Because we're kind of looking for him.
About him.
We are worried about him. I haven't seen him since the Boise State game. I really haven't, man.
About a month ago.
It's true.
That's the last time I've seen him, Juicy. I've talked to him before, and yeah. So
guys, if y'all found Juicy, y'all give us a call.
Yeah, I mean, we're really concerned over here.
Juicy, if you're listening in, you owe me $5.
I'm pretty sure he owes a lot of people on this show money.
Actually, he owes me $30. He said it himself. So, I mean,
He still owes me $5.
I think about it. Yeah, I kind of remember him owing me some money. So
That Chick-fil-A thing?
yeah, you know what? I've come to this conclusion. I'm probably not going to get that money back.
Nah, you might as well just sit on it, not getting that money back.
I asked him, "Hey, Juicy, when are you going to pay me back?" I'm kind of run out of money.
You got paid 2 days ago. What is going on?
You literally got paid 2 days ago.
Did Aaron steal it again?
Okay, moving on now. All right, we're here to talk about some college football here. That's my reason for.
It's about time we talk about some college football. Golly, dude, you just keep joking around, man. It's a serious show.
We are trying to be really serious here. Okay, last week Clemson beat Louisville. Michigan took down Wisconsin.
Louisville don't wipe. Huh?
Wait, what?
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 I didn't say nothing.
Yeah, you did, liar.
Nah, I didn't say nothing.
I picked Louisville to beat Clemson. It was really close. I do believe, though, that Lamar Jackson has really cemented his place as a front runner for the Heisman. He had a great game against Clemson. All right, anyway, moving on here.
Moving on up.
To the east side. Or both ways, why not? Why not west side, bro? Why not east and west side?
Why not north? Why not south? I mean, I don't know.
I mean, hey. Well, anyway, first game we're going to pick here. It's going to be in Salt Lake City, Utah. Arizona versus number 24, Utah. Mike?
What?
Give me Utah.
No.
Troy Williams for Utah has been having a pretty decent year. But Brandon Dawkins for Arizona has been having a really good year himself, almost averaging about over 5 yards to carry. So I'm going to pick Utah to win this game. They're favored by 10 points. I think they'll be able to cover that spread easily. So, yeah, give me the Utah Utes here. Too much, man. And by the time I'm looking for this next game, I want to bring this up. LSU and Florida, they've been in the news about this whole entire thing. And I think it's really a tragedy, man. This game should have been played this weekend.
Well, I mean, honestly, Florida should have been smart enough to know that this game ain't happening in Florida.
Yeah, they should have been. They should have been planned out. They had at least until 3 or 4 days before even Saturday was even going to show up on this thing. They're like, oh, we don't. LSU offered to play it in their stadium, which was really good. I mean, that's what happened with South Carolina with the flooding and stuff. And I mean, this game should have been played. there's no reason why Florida should have not had this game being played. There's nothing for them to hide behind.
No, they should have. I mean, look at UCF. They canceled it. I mean, they could have moved it to Tulane possibly, but at least they canceled it far enough advance.
Yeah, and I mean...
They pulled this decision off yesterday, and I'm like, well, yeah, I could have told you that far in advance that this game needs to be canceled because there's a lot of people who's got to evacuate, and they need to evacuate.
I mean, that was bad. That was really bad. Okay, but... We'll talk about it more once we're gonna get to the game. There's they have it on here, but it's being postponed. But I mean, they have. Let's see.
I've heard reports about it being November 19th.
But
I don't know how true.
But okay, I was watching a video with the athletic director of LSU, UL Lafayette, and he said that there's been nothing talked about that date at all. So I have no idea what to say about that, because, I mean, if you think about it, it's kind of like this game, it needs to be played because...
Oh, it definitely needs to be played. They got big implications on the line for this game.
Could decide...
This is a huge game for LSU and a huge game for Florida.
Yeah, we'll see. It's going to play a lot, depending on what happens. This game has a lot of implications in it. We will see, though. Okay, let's pick number 21, Colorado versus USC.
Give me Colorado, because Colorado, man, I bash them every year, it seems like, on the show, and now they're getting somewhere in life.
Yeah,
I got Colorado winning this one.
They're 4-1. They're 2-0 in the Pac-12. I don't think it's going to happen this week. I think they'll get their second loss and their first loss in the conference. USC is going to knock off Colorado.
I don't know, man. We've been going against Colorado for a long time.
Look.
And against them in the Pac-12, and they now start winning. I got to start believing in them now.
You know what? Give me if they beat USC, I'll become a believer, but not this week. Give me USC.
Are you a believer?
You're not a believer?
No, I'm a believer.
No, I'm not a believer, Luther. No.
We're lame.
All right, the game that a lot of people have been looking forward to. I bet was really big on this team this year. Now I'm starting to lose faith in them a little bit. Texas versus number 20, Oklahoma.
Starting to lose faith. I done lost faith in this team a long time ago. I'm a fan of Texas people, but golly, after what they've been putting up, I gave up on them. I got Texas winning this one though, because they seem to win the Red River Rivalry every year. So I got Texas winning this one.
I think Oklahoma's really angry about what happened last year. I think they're gonna come out guns blazing with Baker Mayfield, and they're gonna get a win. They're gonna regain the Red River Rivalry. Give me Oklahoma to beat Texas.
Yeah, that's a good pick. It's a good solid pick.
Yeah, I mean, last year you kind of get angry what happened last year. I think they'll put up a better effort because Oklahoma, they were overrated this year, obviously.
Yeah, obvious.
Number 19, Boise State versus New Mexico.
Boise State, they won last week. Gonna keep on winning.
New Mexico, yeah.
Luther, you picking New Mexico?
I don't know.
You don't?
I don't know football.
Yeah, I know you don't know football, but...
But you know what? We're gonna give Layton that pick. Layton picks New Mexico.
That's Luther, buddy.
I don't really care. I don't really care.
Look, we're going to let Luther. We're going to let Luther pick the game of the week with us. He's going to be like our celebrity pick. Okay? You good with that, Luther?
I'm fine with that.
All right. I got Boise State knocking off New Mexico this week. I think they'll get the job done. Brett Ripon, me and Mike have seen him in person ourselves, and that was a really good win for them.
If New Mexico can beat UL, they can beat Boise State.
Oh yeah, that's a good philosophy.
New Mexico State beat UL, not New Mexico.
A lot of teams beat UL. A lot of teams have beaten UL in the recent times, so I don't know if I trust that one.
Yeah, like Tulane and New Mexico State. We're going to talk about UL, the game coming up next week, because it's on a Wednesday. And
I'm going to have fun with that.
Me and Mike Concho is going to be in there in prime time on ESPN 2.
Yeah, not even ESPN, but ESPN number 2. Yeah.
Number 2 stinks.
Suck it.
Yeah.
Number 2 stinks.
We don't need your negativity, Luther. We do not need your negativity over there, okay? All right, Washington State versus number 15, Stanford.
Give me the upset here. Man, last week I completely missed the game last week. with Washington and Stanford. and I've lost all my trust in Stanford, man. Because they didn't just lose. Like, hey, close game. Come on, man.
Look.
Close loss. Man, what Washington did to them kids? Good gracious. I got to go. I'm going with the upset. Give me Washington State. I'm going to make the state of Washington 2-0 against them.
Look, you know what the crazy thing was? I picked Washington last week. You remember that, right, Mike?
Yeah, I remember that. I remember that one.
I was like, Washington's going to pull it off against Stanford. I'm so glad I got that pick in because that was really good for me. I'm a little disappointed that I missed the Louisville and Clemson game. I missed that pick. By a yard. Or 2 yards. If they would have converted that, that would have been great, you know? Came close.
It's a game of inches.
It is a game of inches. Uh-oh. Okay. Okay, let's see. I'm trying to think who I'm going to pick here. I think Stanford's going to win. I think they'll rebound from their loss against Washington. Christian McCaffrey was really limited last week. He didn't have a really good game at all. Washington held him in check, but I think Stanford gets the job done. They right the ship, and they get the win against Washington State. Hey, I think we're going to have a good week. Let's see. Oh, my gosh. I did not realize that game was this week. Okay. 14. Where's number 13 at?
It's around the corner.
I'm trying to find it. There's no number 13 here. Number 12. There's not a lot of games this week, really. I think a lot of teams have a bye week.
I think you have a bye week.
I think I am having a bye week. It was a really rough start to the show. 11. I haven't found 13, 12, or 11. I think I should just call games straight up. I try to keep it in order for everybody. I see 10, but there's a ranked team, so we can't do that yet. Number 9. Number 9 and 8's playing each other. And that's our game of the week. Number 7.
Song number 7.
It took me all the way to heaven. Okay, number 6. Houston versus Navy.
Give me Houston. Navy lost last week to Air Force, and it was a pretty bad loss, if I remember right, unless they came back. I got Houston winning this one.
Houston, I think, is going to win. Greg Ward Jr. has been playing very well for them. But even though they're playing in Maryland, they're going to have some showers over there. It looks like that's what the forecast is calling for over there. But I think Greg Ward Jr. and Houston, the Cougars, will take care of business. Give Tom Herman another win. Speaking of Tom Herman, I would just stay at Houston if I was him.
Not me. You're talking about some big money if you go to LSU, dude.
But think about it, dude. Expectations, different.
Yeah, but I mean, dude, you got more money.
More money.
More money equals more power.
Number 5, Washington versus Oregon.
Give me Washington.
I'm going Washington,
Oregon,
too.
man. I don't know what the deal is with Oregon, but, man, Washington's where it's at right now.
Washington has really came up. So, Jake Browning and company, I think they'll take care of business in Eugene, Oregon. So, give me Washington.
Always want to go with the underdog.
I like going for an underdog, but Oregon is not. They're not a good team anymore. Luther. They're 2-3 and 0-2 this year in conference. Oregon. Washington's undefeated.
Yeah, Lucifer.
We have Satan on the show? Whoa.
Too soon.
Too soon, Mike.
Too soon. He died. It was too soon. His death was too soon.
Yeah.
His death was too soon.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
Number 4, Michigan versus Rutgers. Mike?
Michigan ended up beating Wisconsin last week. It was a really good game. And Rutgers, well, they're on a story. I got Michigan winning this one, man. Rutgers, oof.
Rutgers.
Some AD got to get fired. I don't know.
Yeah,
they just can't seem to get it right in any sport. So I have to say Michigan.
I got Michigan winning this game. Wilton's spike's been pretty good for them. And Rich Rodriguez, you've seen that one-handed interception to seal the win.
Yeah.
That was a great play.
But I think you focus on all the wrong things. I think you need to focus on more or less how much Rutgers sucks.
Well,
I think you're focusing enough on how much Rutgers sucks.
Rutgers, I don't want to comment on them. They're not even worthy of being commented on. That's how bad they suck.
Like, golly.
It's been a rough road. Okay, I'm just gonna say like about Rutgers. It's been a real rough road.
He needs to get fired pronto.
If you don't know what we're talking about, just go search Rutgers football, and it'll just kind of bring you up everything you need to know. Give me Michigan. I got Michigan destroying Rutgers. They're fair about 30 points, but I think they'll beat them worse than 30. I say 40. All right. Clemson's playing tonight. They take on Boston College, Mike.
Where they're playing at?
Chestnut Hill.
Chestnut.
Give me Boston College to pull off the upset against Clemson.
You know, that's not that bad of a pick. That's a nice pick. A nice pick, Mike. But listen
but not
here.
so fast.
But
stole it. Stole your thunder.
It's not going to happen, Mike. It's not going to happen.
It will. You got to believe.
I don't believe enough in Boston College to do this. I got Clemson winning this game here. Deshaun Watson, I think we'll have a very good game here. Might be a little bit of a letdown performance because you had a very emotional game against Louisville. But
man, you can't tell me the interest for Clemson and all them getting all in the stadium and all that didn't give you chills, even though you're not a Clemson.
It was awesome. I love.
I'm like, that's pretty cool, man. They get on a bus, they go around the stadium, and when they enter the thing, I'm like, that's pretty cool.
They run down the hill and touch the rock. It's one of the great traditions of college football. You cannot say anything about that. It's awesome. I love Clemson's entrance to the stadium. It's unique, you know, because they don't even they go to the locker room, then they go up a hill.
On the other side of the stadium where they catch a bus to get to the other side of the stadium.
Yeah, that's awesome. It's a great tradition. But yeah, Clemson's going to win this game. Number 2, Indiana versus Ohio State.
Another joke in Indiana. Give me Ohio State win this about 50 points.
Indiana is going to lose extremely bad to Ohio State. Give me JT Barrett
really
and the Buckeyes.
Right there. I really thought you were going to pick.
I had to pull a fast one, man. And okay, now we can start picking the ranked teams. This ought to be fun. You ready for it, Mike?
Am I?
I don't know. That's why I was asking you, bro.
I don't know if I'm ready. That's why I'm asking you.
All right. Okay, I'm assuming you're ready.
Dude, we're not in Assumption Parish.
You know, in my mind, we're in Assumption Parish, okay?
All right.
Number 1, Alabama versus number 16, Arkansas.
Guys, I feel a little trigger happy this week. I'm going with Arkansas. I watched the game last week, and I know this is just probably something not working right. But, man, Kentucky sort of put up a game against Alabama last week. That surprised me a lot.
Yeah.
I know it's probably just a one-thing ordeal, but I want to upset Woo Pig Suey.
Woo Pig Suey. You know, Mike, I can see this happening, actually. I could see Arkansas beating Alabama. Last time they went to Fayetteville, I think they had a better team than they got the team this year. They lost. They won by 3 points, Alabama. Arkansas, they're playing in Fayetteville. Home field. Give me Arkansas to knock off Alabama this week.
It's going to be really hard to spot the difference of fans over there, though.
Yeah, a lot of red.
But is that Alabama fan? No, it's an Arkansas fan. Is that Alabama fan?
No. Number 23, Florida State versus number 10, Miami.
Oh, Florida State. I got to go Miami.
Mark Richt, I think, is going to build something really good down there in Hurricane Land. They needed something, Miami, and I think they found what they needed. ACC not as tough of a conference as the SEC this year, I don't think. even though they got Louisville and Clemson. Give me Miami. I think Miami picks up the win over Florida State. Stays undefeated. All right. Are y'all ready for Virginia Tech, number 25 versus number 17, North Carolina?
Oh, man, North Carolina. Oh. Man, 2 games last week that I was watching, both live, and I couldn't believe the way they all finished.
Crazy.
North Carolina was involved in one of them.
Who you got, Mike?
Man, I got North Carolina coming off that big old win, man. I don't know if y'all watching that live, but I'm like, wow, Florida State just won the game. I'm like, yep, and all the fans are celebrating. I'm like, yep, y'all won it.
Yep.
Then the kick goes out there. I'm like, there's no way he's making this kick. He's never kicked this far. He missed one from a lesser distance. I'm like, I don't think he's gonna make it. It's up. I'm like, oh. I'm like, wow. And then he starts doing the Florida
Gator Trump.
And I'm like, wow.
Why?
North Carolina just beat Florida State.
Like, why?
Wow. So I'm going North Carolina again.
You know what? I'm going North Carolina too. I'm a believer in the Tar Heels. They'll knock off Virginia Tech, the Virginia Tech Hokies. Go Tar Heels. All right, let's see. The one game that the SEC's been waiting on, and I've been waiting to pick on this game here all week. I've been plotting. I've been planning this out all week, Mike. All week.
All week. I'm pretty sure Monday when you're sitting in class, you were planning it out all week.
All week. Number 9, Tennessee versus number 8, Texas A&M.
Man, Tennessee. What a team, huh?
Yeah.
They can't just seem to win a game outright without like having some kind of hard ending or something like that. Another game I was watching live. The minute the Florida State North Carolina game ended, back to that one, and I'm like, Georgia threw a Hail Mary. Georgia fans are going crazy. Georgia just won the game.
Yep.
Florida State gets out there. They go for a Hail Mary. I'm like, he's wide open.
We have two miracles in 1 week. Then the unthinkable happens.
They score a touchdown. I'm like, wow, because you see all the Tennessee fans. They're like, oh my gosh, we just saw. Oh my gosh, oh god, oh man. And I'm like, wow, that's just over now. Nope. Here comes Tennessee. Guess what, guys? Tennessee keeps getting lucky. Tennessee's gonna get lucky against Texas A&M.
You got Tennessee?
Yeah, I mean, you can't pick against them until they lose.
Well, there's a theory going on behind this. They say your luck runs out, right? Remember how you have to have a certain amount of luck to pull some things off and whatnot? Different things.
Yeah, man, this has been going on for a good couple of weeks.
They're having a good run. This kind of reminds me of Auburn in 2013, a couple of years ago, when Auburn was pulling off these miracles left and right, and everybody's like, they're going to win national championship. It's destiny, man. Had its course. Texas A&M's favored to win by 7 points. They're playing at Kyle Field, College Station. And you know what? Every time I start thinking of that Georgia thing, I've seen this Facebook video, and it's like they had the Celine Dion song being played. How does it go, Leighton?
What song?
Luther, like that video I showed you of Tennessee throwing that Hail Mary.
Oh, that was.
It was. I think it was
the end of Titanic.
Yeah, they had a Titanic theme. My heart will go on. That's what it is.
My heart will go on.
Yeah, that's what it is. And he throws it. It's so funny, man. Look, I'll leave a link up on the Fishbowl Radio website so y'all can watch it, because I think the fans would appreciate that, because it's great. But as far as my pick for this game, I got Texas A&M knocking off Tennessee here at Kyle Field. Their luck ends in Aggie Land, Kyle Field, College Station. Give me Texas A&M to win. I gotta go with Texas A&M. One of these teams become bowl eligible. They're both 5-0, right?
Huh?
So, I think we had a good show, Mike. Anything else you want to add?
Yeah, UL Appalachian State, maybe.
Yeah, we can add that one this week. Cause since
I can't believe somebody forgot about that.
I don't.
He calls himself a UL fan, but he obviously forgot about that.
No, I did not forget about it because
Yes,
I
you
mentioned
did.
it early in the
Yes, you
episode.
did.
I mentioned
Yes,
it
you
early.
did. You said. Is there anything else you want to add to it, Mike? Because it's the end of the show.
I wanted you to introduce the game. That's why I added.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Because okay,
Uh-huh.
I'm sorry.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Okay.
Okay, listen here, Mike.
Okay.
My opponent is a liar and cannot be trusted. My opponent right here is a liar and cannot be trusted.
Logan is a terrible guy.
Oh, really? Oh, guess what? Oh, you want to use real names on the show?
Yeah, we use the names on the show.
Okay.
Logan.
Alex.
That's not my name. My name is Lee.
This is so dumb. Okay, look. Anyway, UL Lafayette is taking on Appalachian State ESPN2 broadcast.
That's right, not ESPN, folks. ESPN2.
Yep. We're not on the main network. Well, actually, we are on the main network, but I mean, hey. Big whoop. Y'all want to fight about it? But anyway, Taylor Lamb and Appalachian State Marcus Cox is coming to Cajun Field to take on UL. ESPN2 and different things like that. And for some reason, I just dropped the message. Let's see. Don't know what's going on. All right, let's see here. Let me talk about the game a little bit. UL is coming off a loss to New Mexico State, which, unfortunately, this game went into double overtime. All of UL Lafayette's losses for the last 2 weeks have been playing in overtime games. So, for some reason...
3373.
We just had
Okay,
it.
I have no idea. Let's see. Mike, you there?
You hung up on Mike.
Okay.
You're a jerk.
I didn't hang up on anybody. I don't know. I guess he was trying to see redial. Well, anyway, back to what I was saying here. For some reason, I was having a little bit of technical difficulties with Mike's line here, but let's see here. You there, Mike?
Am I?
Okay, gotcha. For some reason, it dropped it, but anyway. Back to the game. Taylor Lamb, Marcus Cox coming to Cajun Field. It should be a very good game. Me and Mike's going to be there Wednesday. UL's got all kind of stuff going on. I've never been to a Wednesday game. I have a history midterm earlier that day, but I'm clear after that. My website will be done for my internet communication class because I do Thursday, and I'm basically done with it right now. So, what you think, Mike? Who you got in this game?
I got App State. I ain't gonna sugarcoat any. UL lost 2 games they should have won. I don't think there's any reason they're gonna win a third this game. So I got App State winning this one.
Okay, Mike. If UL would have beat Tulane in New Mexico State, would you have changed your pick?
I'd have gave them definitely a chance after that. I'd probably say yeah, but I mean you can't lose 2 games the way they lost. But that's just what we like to call in the world is giving up.
I still think this team's better than they were last year. Record doesn't indicate how good UL is, I think. They should be 4-1 heading into this game. Terrible play calling has been a part of it. I blame the coach staff on that. They need to work better on their play calling because it deserves to be happening. Jalen Nixon. They bench Anthony Jennings. Okay, Anthony Jennings is clearly the best quarterback that UL has when you bench him. And Coach Hudd did a post-game interview where he kind of threw Anthony Jennings underneath the bus.
What the heck? No.
He kind of threw. You heard the interview, Mike?
No, I mean you say that, but Anthony Jennings had an interception, like some boneheaded plays in that first half.
Yeah, he did. And
So he needs to be sat down for a little while and talked to because he
but HUD made the comment. Look. HUD made the comment that if Jalen Nixon, when they got hurt, he wouldn't have put Anthony Jennings back in there.
Well, I mean, like I said, he's made some bad calls. Everybody's trying to defend him, and I like him, but
look,
he's made some bad plays, and he deserves to be punished.
he does deserve to be punished. I will admit to that. But look, Anthony Jennings shouldn't even be at UL right now. You want to know why? Coach Hud needs to learn how to develop quarterbacks, or some of the staff needs to learn how to develop quarterbacks, because you can't just keep importing people in every single year, you know? That was one of the problems last year. So everything that goes wrong this year with Anthony Jennings is Coach Hud's fault. Cause and effect. He shouldn't even be over here this year. That's how that should work. We should have a solid quarterback. If you don't have a position settled, it's the coaching staff's fault. But
they need to throw Nick out there and see how he works.
Wait, who? Oh, Gunner. I don't know if they would. Gunner has a torn ACL, I think, if I remember right. Yeah. Dion Ray. They're gonna see. We're gonna incorporate him some more. They say, but my question is, why put Jalen Nixon in there? He's gonna be leaving after this year anyway. Now Jalen Nixon's injured, and Jordan Davis, who is our backup, didn't even play. Wouldn't you think we would get him some game experience, because we're gonna have no quarterback next year?
Yeah.
Well, if you know. I think Coach Hud needs to do a better game plan, because I don't see where he's making any difference. He says he's making all these changes, but I don't see anything. I see the same plays being ran over and over again. We ran the same sweep play 5 times in one game. After a while, the defense should know what's going on, you know?
Yeah.
You can run it twice, maybe 3 times, but not 5 times in one game. But anyway, I got Appalachian State winning this game. UL is gonna, if they can pull off an upset, I'll all for it. My heart's with UL, but my head's saying App State.
Yeah, no, my heart's saying UL. My head's definitely saying App State.
Yeah. Hopefully it doesn't get too bad. But the crazy thing is, I hope that the way the Sun Belt's being played this year, I don't know who's the favorite. I think App State's the favorite, but I'm not even sure about that right now.
Yeah.
Or Troy. Troy's being very good this year. Troy's been a really good team this year. Lucky for UL, they don't have to play them this year. Or Georgia State, but Georgia State looking back to their old ways now.
Yeah, they lost App State. They could have beat App State last week, but they did. So.
Yeah, we'll see what happens. So, give me App State to win this game. You want to sign us off, Mike?
No, I'm good.
Man, bro, you never close the show. I want you to close the show this time.
Bye. Have a wonderful time.
Oh, hey, Luther. Luther, who's going to win? Who's going to win? Appalachian State or UL?
UL is going to lose.
It's going to lose. We're going to lose? Oh.
They're going to win. So
we're going to win?
50-50. I don't know who's going to win.
You don't know? Well, you got to pick, man. Who's going to win? UL Lafayette or App
I'm not
State?
even in college.
It don't matter if you're in college. You're alive in person and you're a talking head. Come on. Make a decision for the people. Fishbowl Nation's waiting on you, Luther.
Go with UL then.
You're going to go with UL. We both picked against our school, me and Mike, so we're going App State.
Oh well. Bye. Have a wonderful time.
All right. Yep. I know exactly where you got that. Okay. So that'll be all for the Fishbowl Radio. Thank you all for tuning in this week. For Mike Honcho, my name's Chief. Thank y'all all for tuning in, listening to us. You can listen to our episode on YouTube, on our website, thefishbowlradio.wibbly.com. You can even go on our Facebook page. The episode will be there. And Twitter.
And be safe, Florida.
Wait, what? Yeah, be safe, Florida.
Be safe, Florida.
Yeah,
Don't try to stay in Florida. Well, I mean, it doesn't hit now, but...
Hope everybody in Florida's doing okay. Our thoughts and prayers go out to Florida this weekend. Hope they're all safe down there. And now we got Luther serenading the studio here with the heart will come. All right. That'll be all for the Fishbowl Radio here this week. Thank y'all all for tuning in. Hope you have a great and wonderful weekend.
Bye.
Have a wonderful time.
Oh, stupid monkey.